She's a synthetic girl, so she is super tangly. But yeah, so we have a wig. Hello. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Mercury retrograde, you guys, is finally done. Also, happy birthday to all the Cancers watching this. It's Cancer season, you guys, okay? Happy birthday to my fellow Cancers. We are out here, okay? Sis, we love. Anyways, you guys, so today's pick a card is going to be pick a card on your journey with your soulmate. I hope y'all are excited. Without further ado, here is a clip of the piles right now. Okay, guys, so these are the 4 piles. We got group number 1 with the Kambaba Jasper, group number 2 with the Snowflake Obsidian. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. Correct me if you want. It's got a rabbit on it, though. Group number 3 with the heart-shaped Tiger's Eye, and group number 4 with the Super 7. If you guys would like a moment to meditate on which pile's calling your name, you guys are free. Do that right now. And if you'll want to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so. You guys, so now that you have picked your pile, you can go ahead and check out my description box where I've left everybody timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, let's just go and jump into today's pick a card. Dice. Shall we dice? Ooh, what's the bottom? Air sign energy. Dang. Okay, we're going to re-roll this one. We have Taurus, though. Pisces. Taurus and Pisces. And we have Libra and we have Taurus again. Okay, do you guys need the proof? Leo, Libra, Taurus. Okay. Aries, Gemini. I'm going to break this up into your energy and their energy, and then we'll conjoin the two. I want to start off with breaking this up. 2 cards for you, 2 cards for them. You guys decide which energy is yours. Group number 1. Can I have the energies of one of the people who are involved in group number 1's partnership? Okay. All right. Can I have the energy of the other person involved? Interesting. Can I? Okay. Can I? Wow, group 1. You guys got all the good cards right off the rip. So, can I just say this? I think the person that is your soulmate, you guys, I think you two have a lot in common. I'm going to start off with saying this. One person in this relationship is definitely more logical, and it's not that they are non-emotional, because you guys, like I just said, you guys are both very, very similar. I feel that very deeply with this group. But one person is definitely more like emotionally intelligent and emotionally in tuned, and the other person comes at things from a more logical, grounded, stable perspective. But you guys are both emotional. You guys are both connected to your emotions in a very significant way. So also for the zodiac signs, we have Pisces, we have Gemini here, we have Scorpio here, and we have Leo here potentially. Any water sign really. So Cancer, Pisces, I already said that. Anyways, okay, moving on. The first card that popped up for person number 1 is the Death card. All right, now Death card talks about endings and beginnings. This is Scorpio energy, you guys. For me, this is really signifying somebody who has had to go through a lot of transformation throughout their lifetime. They've had to go through a lot of lessons. They've had to learn how to let go. They've had to learn how to release things that they may have been attached to emotionally. So whoever person number 1 is, they've been through a lot. They've had a lot of struggles, but these struggles have made them stronger. These struggles have almost added the beauty into them. Does that make sense? Like if person number 1 didn't go through these struggles, I'm not really sure that they would be the person that they are today. I feel like they needed to go through this death. They needed to go through this rebirth, this transformation in order to become this Empress. Now, obviously, if we are talking about masculine energy, we can go ahead and like turn this into masculine. Gender is fluid in all of my readings, you guys. I don't focus really on gender. I don't care. I don't mean that in like a rude way. I just mean like it's irrelevant for me to try to like pinpoint whose gender is who. It doesn't matter. That's the point. Anyways, Empress. Person number 1 is very creative. Person number 1 is somebody who likes to, they may be like an artist, a singer, a content creator. They may be somebody who's into like ceramics. Maybe they want to be a chef. Maybe they're somebody who is really creative in regards to like interior design. Maybe they're a hairstylist. Maybe they are a like some type of musician. Maybe they're somebody who wants to be an actor, or even into sports perhaps, because I feel like sports can have like, you know, there's art to sports. Art is many different things, but they are more more of a creative person, you guys. They may also be somebody who wants to have a family or start a family. Person number one could also be somebody who strives to be surrounded by comfort, strives to be surrounded by luxury and abundance and, you know, beautiful things, okay? Person number one, I definitely feel like wants to be around or wants to have a very comfortable lifestyle. Person number one is also someone who has a lot of love to give. Person number one, I feel like, has been hurt very deeply in the past. Person number one could have gone through a lot of heartbreak, maybe from their family, maybe from past relationships, but they still have a lot of love to give and they're still willing to offer up their heart. They're still willing to be vulnerable and to be raw and to not hold back their emotions. Person number one, when they meet their soulmate, they're not going to be in a position, because obviously, you guys, like when we get hurt, which I do feel like person number one has been hurt, and I do feel like for a lot of you watching this, you are person number one. I'm just, you know, trying to keep it fluid, but when we get hurt, it's natural for us to automatically want to go, no, I'm not, like, walls going up, I'm not sharing myself, I'm not sharing my energy. That's normal. But by the time that person number one meets their soulmate, they will be back to this position of like, okay, I'm ready to give, I'm ready to love, I'm ready to let this energy of love flow freely. So that is that. Person number one is definitely, in a nutshell, creative, nurturing, loving. They've gone through a lot. They've had to transform themselves a lot. They've endured a lot, and they continue to persist and go forward. Now, person number two, the first card that came out for person number two is the Moon. This is talking about having a really strong intuition. This could also be talking about having things under the surface is how I think I want to describe it for this group. So person number two could be somebody who is a little bit secretive or a little bit hesitant to show themselves fully. Person number two could also be somebody who is more reserved with their emotions, or they're not someone who allows them to bubble up to the surface. So again, it's not that they are non-emotional, because the Moon is a very emotional card, but it's more of like, we aren't going to poker face, okay? Like, I have emotions, but you won't see it unless unless I feel safe for you to see it. It could also be talking about this person having to go through a moment of realizing their true self and coming into their own and not projecting what other people have put onto them. This person could also be very psychically connected or just have a very strong intuition, have a very strong inner knowing. I think person number one has that as well, but person number two, I feel like sometimes they make maybe business decisions because they just have a feeling. They're like, I don't know why I feel this way, but I just feel like this is the right business move for me to make, or I need to move here, I need to go on vacation here, and then that leads to something bigger or more grand in their life. They just have a very strong intuition, you guys, okay? That's what I'm trying to say with this. Now, we also have the Prince of Swords. So this is somebody who's very determined. This is somebody who is very ambitious, and they are ready to go after what it is they want with full steam. This is also somebody who's an intellectual. So for a lot of you, person number two has a college degree, or they have some type of higher education. Maybe they have spent time trying to educate themselves and doing their own research and, going into all that on their own. But person number two, definitely, like, they are more of a, even though they have this strong intuition, like, they combine their intuition, their emotions with their logical mind. So it gives them more of like this, okay, I feel this, but I'm going to wait it out and like, let's see how things unfold. They're not someone who just 100% is like up in the clouds, right? Now, person number two also got the Lovers, you guys, and the Lovers is obviously talking about two soulmates coming together. So like how I was talking about how person number one has a lot of love to give, I feel like person number two also has a lot of love to give. This is talking about, two soulmates coming together. It's also talking sometimes about opposites attracting. So again, I said earlier, I do feel like you guys have a lot in common, but you guys are also different. I feel like where you lack, they have more strength. Where you have strength, they lack. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys complete each other. It has very yin and yang type energy. Again, I do feel like person number one is more emotional, more creative, more free-flowing, and person number two, they are emotional. They are in touch with their emotions, but they're somebody who thinks more logically. So that's where I feel like that yin and yang energy is coming from. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle all your oracle cards. I'm going to fast forward this part, you guys, just because I've already been talking for so long and I want to be able to get these messages out for you. Okay, group number one. So now that we established the two characters in this story, we are going to go ahead and start building the story of you guys together. So we have Leap, okay, and it literally, oh, excuse me. It says, you go first, the universe will catch you, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you watching this, you meeting your soulmate is going to require a leap of faith, okay? You kind of trusting the universe to lead you to where you're meant to be. Maybe you're so attracted to this person that you're like, oh, I don't trust you because you're like, you look like you're an F boy or you look like you're an F girl. Or they, them. Like, you just look like you're out here getting it. And I don't trust that, right? So there's like this untrusting energy, I feel like, in the beginning of your guys' connection that you're just going to have to be like, you know what? I like them. I'm just going to have to like see what happens. So there's that. Now we also have Aquarius here. Aquarius actually pops up again in the reading. But this is originality. So basically Aquarius energy, you guys, Aquarians are the humanitarians, Humarians. Aquariuses are humanitarians. They are the rebels. They are the outspoken ones. They're the weird ones. They're the aliens, I like to say, of the zodiac. So your guys' relationship could be really different from past relationships. Obviously, this is your soulmate, so I would assume it would be rather different than your past relationships. But your guys' relationship could not have a like stereotypical like normal format to it. I don't know if that makes sense for any of you, but for example, some of you may choose to not go ahead and get like officially married. Not for all of you, obviously, just for some of you. For another example, some of you may choose to, you know, get married and travel the world with this person and not have like a settled down like place that you guys live that's like your home base. You guys kind of like travel everywhere. Or maybe you guys open up a business together and you guys are not only husband and wife or partner and partner, but you know, business partners as well. So like, you know, there's just an air of like weirdness to your guys' relationship or unconventionalness, right? Which I personally think is beautiful. I would rather have a non-conventional relationship than that standard like the white picket fence, you know what I'm saying? So I like this. I feel like obviously you can be an Aquarius, this other person can be an Aquarius, but I feel like it's more talking about you guys having like a non-stereotypical relationship. We also have the sextile, and this is a combination of tension and flow, potential and rewarding situations. So this is talking about, you know, things maybe, you know, there being tension, but there also being a nice flow. So you guys having differences, but being able to work through your differences. You guys may disagree on certain things in regards to like maybe politics or in regards to spiritual beliefs or I don't know, what you eat. I don't know, you guys, but this is talking about you guys having struggles and being able to work through those struggles, right? It's like a perfect combination of like tension but also comfortability. So like, you know, still having that like, oh, that fire, that passion, but things still being able to flow smoothly. We also have Neptune, and this is dream and transcend, which I find interesting because Pisces pops up here, I believe, as well. So this is talking obviously about you guys having a very dream-like relationship. Again, I kind of feel like you guys, for some of you, you're going to be traveling with this person a lot, or you're going to be taking a lot of vacations with this person. I just feel like you and this person are going to have a lot of fun and explore different things together. Like, I don't feel like your guys' relationship is going to be boring. And maybe it even has to do with like physical intimacy and you guys exploring that like into different realms and like doing, you know, some freaky deaky stuff. But like, I just feel like there's an energy here of like a little bit of weirdness, a little bit of oddity, and fantasy. Like, I feel like fantasies are really popping up within this reading. So There's that. We also have the ninth house of spiritual growth. Okay, you guys. So this is, again, this makes a lot of sense with the moon card here, as well as like the death and the Empress and all that. I feel like you guys may be really spiritually connected. Right now, you may be feeling this person energetically. I'm not sure if you just get sad out of nowhere, or if you just start crying out of nowhere, or maybe you're really happy out of nowhere, like you have no reason for certain emotions. It could be because you guys are emotionally, spiritually, psychically connected to this person. So there's that. All right, that's what I feel with that. Now moving along here, you guys, we have Uranus, which is connected to Aquarian energy. This is breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rapture, edge, diversity, and lightning. So again, you guys kind of shaking things up in your relationship, always keeping things fresh, always keeping things new. If you guys aren't like traveling, maybe you guys are just moving a lot. Like maybe you guys are getting different houses or moving into different apartments every other year. Maybe you guys are going on a lot of vacations. Maybe you guys are, I don't know, just switching up your lifestyle. I don't feel like your guys' relationship is going to start out the way that it continues. Does that make sense? Like you guys are constantly going to be transforming and changing and evolving your relationship. It's not going to stay stagnant. It's not going to stay the same. It's going to constantly be like shaken up. I want to tell you how I feel. So for some of you, communication could be a struggle within this relationship. The reason why I'm saying that is because this is saying I want to tell you how I feel, not like I did tell you how I feel. So I think with this, I just want to encourage this group to always keep an open line of communication with this person. I feel like it's important that you both make each other feel safe and feel protected in regards to being able to communicate honestly and clearly with each other. All right, we also have a Jupiter benefits. So Jupiter is a planet of expansion, you guys. Jupiter just went into retrograde, so shout out to you, Jupe. But basically, this could also be Sagittarius energy. But basically, this is talking about, again, like I was just saying, your guys' relationship constantly expanding, constantly growing, constantly like, it's not staying the same. It's not staying stagnant. You guys aren't going to, the boundaries that I feel like you guys have in the beginning of this relationship are going to change and evolve as your relationship grows, and as you guys grow in your love, things are going to evolve. It's not going to stay the same. And I know that's very like bland and like not super specific, but it's just going to be different for all of you watching this. Again, for some of you, it's going to be more in a like physical, intimate type of situation where you guys maybe don't feel comfortable doing certain things in the beginning of the relationship, and then as the relationship goes on and you emotionally grow with this person, you're going to feel comfortable to perhaps experiment physically. Again, for some of you, it's definitely going to be travel. For others of you, you might go into business with this person and explore that realm. Maybe having children, maybe adopting, but it just feels like an expansion that is not the stereotypical, like, you know? So, there's that. Okay. We also have Aquarius. Again, I'm not going to touch on this too much. Aquarian energy is heavy here, so there is that. We have vulnerability, which I think is funny because I was talking about how I want to tell you how I feel. This vulnerability says, open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. So again, you guys, it's very important that you guys are raw, real, vulnerable with this person, okay? We have honeymoon, which I think is hella funny because they got a boat. They're traveling. There's momentum happening. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. So again, travel. It could also be talking about your guys' relationship because we're constantly growing and changing. Perhaps it's a situation where we feel like we're constantly in like the honeymoon state. We have love, which is self-explanatory. There's a lot of love in this relationship. We have imagination as well. And this says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Group number one, this relationship, it's so frustrating because I just wish I could show you like pictures of what I'm seeing. Your guys' relationship is gonna be freaky. Your guys' relationship, like you're gonna be that couple where I feel like all your friends, when you're 20 years into the relationship, your friends are gonna be like, damn, how do you how do you still get excited around them? Like, how are you still all over this person? How are you still like, how are you guys not sick of each other yet? And it's because you guys are constantly like thinking of new ways to spice things up. You guys are constantly thinking of different avenues to like improve upon the relationship. You guys may be really big advocates of going to therapy with this person, just so you guys can have a space where you can talk openly and freely with somebody there who can like, you know, maybe help mediate certain issues. But you guys are just not okay. Like, this relationship is not a relationship that's going to stay like, it's not a fit. It's like an ever evolving, ever growing relationship, which I think is really beautiful. You guys may have your Juno in Sagittarius, or like some type of Sagittarius placement in your 7th house. I don't know why I feel that. I just feel like this is a very like, maybe you have Jupiter in your 7th house. I just feel like there's a lot of expansion and growth and like happening. All right, so we have an ex is involved. So for some of you, there may be an ex person involved. When you meet them, there could be like, they could be in a relationship, and I'm not saying there's cheating going on, but there could just be complications in the beginning of this situation. For some of you, this could be your ex. Obviously, if you're done, girl or boy, I support you. Be done. You ain't got to go back to them. But someone could still be involved with their ex here. So if that doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you, it's for somebody else. So there's that. Now we also have vibrational, or someone's ex could be jealous of the situation and try to come through and like break you guys apart. I don't know why it just hit me, and I was like, oh, I gotta say it. Okay, we have vibrational alignment, you guys, and I don't know why, but this reminds me of Mount Shasta. So if any of you live by Mount Shasta, maybe you and this person are gonna go visit Mount Shasta together. But anyways, vibrational alignment. This is what I was talking about, but you guys being psychically connected to this person. You know this person. You're going to meet this person, and you guys are going to have an understanding. The conversation is going to flow very easily. You guys are going to be on the same like wavelength. There's complications, there's differences, but you guys, I don't feel like there's anything huge in this relationship that's going to be explosive or dramatic. It feels like you guys are very good at evolving and moving with each other, which is why I was talking about in the beginning how I feel like you guys are very similar. Even though you do have differences, you have different strengths, you guys still feel very, very similar energetically. So I'm going to get one last card for you guys, and then we'll pull some what they look like. You, my beloved, are like a ray of golden sunshine. I breathe in your love, and all my concerns melt away, and all that is left is pure joy. Thank you, my beloved soulmate. You guys, not every card in this deck says anything about soulmates. There are some cards in this deck that are like, ooh, not great. Literally, thank you, my beloved soulmate, for making me feel like every day is a ray of sunshine. That's literally what they're saying. And then we have, don't fear current changes. All is happening in accordance with your divine plan. The current events are paving the way for a brighter future. Love illuminates darkness. Remain positive and light. So for some of you, you're going through a dark time in regards to love. Maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you've been single for years and years, and you're over it, and you feel like you're never going to find love, you're never going to find your person. Maybe some of you have just gone through a really serious breakup. This is simply saying, babe, it's fine. It's fine. Like, everything's going to be fine. Things are happening for a reason. Everything's happening in divine order. Everything is going according to plan. It's okay. No. Oh, my poor little flower. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and just pull some physical descriptions for you really quick. We're going to just do a few because this is already, a long reading. We have black hair. We have blonde hair. We have melanin deep. So for some of you, and we have brown eyes, okay? We also have rich. Imperfections, which I love. We have Taurus. So hello, Taurus. Love you so much. We have 12 o'clock or midnight. That kind of reminds me of like Cinderella. So I don't know if this is going to be like a Cinderella type story, but possibilities. We also have Scorpio here. We have dating app. Some of you may meet this person on a dating app. Maybe that's why you feel like uncertain about it being serious or it being something that's like going to evolve, because maybe you met them on a dating app, and we all know dating apps are like a little scary. We have far away, could be long distance, and we have athletic. All right, group number 1. So that is what I have with you guys in regards to your journey with your soulmate. Overall, your guys' journey is going to be really exciting. I feel like it's going to be really fresh and funky. You guys are going to keep things spicy. I'm excited for you, group 1. Thank y'all. I appreciate you for allowing me to read for you today. Let me know down below how you're feeling about this. Thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, bye. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and roll the astrology guys really quick. Hi, twins. Are there any twins actually watching this? If there's a twin watching this, please let me know, because I find everything about twins fascinating. You know, when I was little, my sister lied to me and told me that she had a twin and her name was like Jasmine, and I believed her for the longest time, and she was just like, you don't even know, like, I have a twin, her name is Jasmine, and I bet. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Rude. Oh my god, Gemini's here again. Okay, so Gemini and Virgo. Gemini and Virgo. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Virgo. I want to try to get more than Gemini, so let me Okay, Cancer and Gemini. You guys, Gemini energy is so freaking strong here. Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. Hello. Okay. If there's not a Gemini here, I'm going to be shook, okay? I'm going to be like, what? There's Geminis here. So, or twins. Could also be talking about you guys maybe meeting this person in this or in the past Gemini season, okay? Because Gemini season did just pass. Maybe you guys are opening up the door. Or maybe you guys opened up the door to meet this person during Gemini season. So, we're going to be doing person 1 and person 2, you guys. Person 1. Who's person 1? Okay. Who is person 1? That is really cute. Who is person 1? Okay. Who is person 2? Who is person 2? Who is person 2? Okay. Okay, cute. So, we're going to start off with person 1. You guys, person 1 is the High Priestess. Okay, person 1 is somebody who is integrated with the light and the dark that is within themselves, because we all have light and dark attributes, you guys. Duality, all right? So, person 1, I feel like, is someone who is more... There is something on my leg. Sorry, person 1 is somebody who is more spiritually connected. Person 1 is also somebody who's very smart. Very, very smart person number 1, okay? This is also somebody, you guys, who may be psychic or has a strong intuition, if not psychic. Regardless, spiritually connected in one way or another, okay? So maybe you pray, maybe you meditate, maybe you do yoga. I'm not sure, but like, there's spiritual energy here with this High Priestess card. Also very smart, very well educated. Duality. We also have the Four of Wands. Now, he did come up in reverse, but I do want to talk about him both ways. Upright, the Four of Wands is talking about somebody who is stable. This is also talking about somebody who is celebrating life, somebody who's really happy, because the Four of Wands is usually signifying like a celebration. This is also twin flame energy because 11-11. Soulmate energy. So again, this also reminds me though of like being spiritually connected. When I see 11-11, I think of like spirit reaching out and being like, you're on the right path, babe. So again, somebody who's spiritually connected, somebody who's stable, somebody who may be someone who likes to celebrate life or take every day as like, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna make the best of today. Now in reverse, this is talking about instability, okay? So this could be, it could be possible that person number 1 grew up in a very unstable environment. It could be possible that group number 1 or person number 1, their current energy could be a little bit unstable. Maybe their career's unstable. Maybe what they want to do with the rest of their life feels unstable. There could just be unstable energy surrounding person number 1. Again, for a lot of you though, I do feel like this is more in the upright position. Now, the next card that came up for person number 1 is this 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is a burden. So group or person number 1 has a lot of burdens on their shoulders. Person number 1 has a lot of responsibilities. Person number 1 has a lot on their plate. So I'm not sure if this is like in regards to their career or their education or their family situation, or maybe just in love, they feel burdened. They feel like maybe they have a lot of damage or a lot of issues in regards to love. But whatever it is, this is talking about burdens on the back of person number one. They feel weighed down by something. It could be that they carry around a lot of emotional baggage, person number one. So possibilities. Now, person number two is also somebody who is very smart, very educated, someone who's very intelligent. This is somebody where they take the time to understand things to the best of their ability. They're not someone where like they just study for a test just to pass a test. This person really wants to understand the way things work. This person really wants to understand how to do something and how to do it correctly. Person number two is not someone who half-asses anything. Like this person is like, no, like I want to understand this to the best of my abilities. They take the time and the effort to put in the work to understand how to do something correctly. This may also be somebody who is specialized in a certain trade or in a certain position. When I think of a specialist, I think of somebody who, they take an extra time, they take an extra effort to understand something in depth. So, educated. Person number two is also somebody who's very fun-loving, someone who likes to go out and have a good time. This also may be somebody, you guys, who wants to grow, who wants to evolve. This could be somebody who wants to, maybe they want to build their own house or build their own business, build cars from like the ground up. I'm not sure, but this person just really, they could be somebody who likes to work out a lot and like, grow their body, grow their muscles. But this is just talking about energy and growth. New energy, new growth. It makes me feel like this person is someone who is very bubbly, very outgoing, perhaps someone who's very friendly, okay? And then we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody who does not put up with no bull crap, okay? They're like, nope, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me or I will cut you at the knee. This is also talking about somebody who is very independent, somebody who is strong-willed, somebody who has a very strong mind. So this person does give me more masculine energy or more like dominant energy, person number two over here. But still in a like fun way. Like they don't feel like somebody who's takes themselves too seriously, but at the same time, like they're not going to put up with disrespect, but they like to have fun. They like to have a good time. I feel like they have a lot of spunky energy, but I don't feel like there's someone who's like takes themselves too seriously, but they just don't want disrespect. Does that make sense, you guys? Someone who wants to be respected, but they're also capable of having fun and like having a good time. So there's all that. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle all the oracle cards, you guys. I'm going to fast forward through this part because it's going to be long, so bear with me. This is the first card we have for you guys with your oracle cards. It says inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. The way I feel like you guys are going to meet this person is through you guys not looking for this person. And I know that's so annoying to say. I know everybody says that. But genuinely, when I see these two cards, I see two people who are very connected. Obviously, these are twins, which just kind of freaks me out because, again, that Gemini energy is here so strong. But these two women, they look exactly alike. I don't know if it's supposed to be the same person or if it's like two twins. I don't know if this is your twin flame, you guys, but Gemini energy, the twins, this card right here, they're twins or it's the same person. So I don't know, but this is talking about tuning into to the temple of your heart. So I feel like you guys are going to be going on a journey with yourself, finding yourself, discovering what it is that makes you happy, discovering what sparks joy in you. And I feel like through you guys doing this, that's how you meet this person, is through you doing something that you genuinely enjoy, something that you genuinely love. This could be with work. This could be like a volunteer situation. This could be you doing a hobby. This could be you doing some type of physical activity that you really love. But tuning into the portal of your heart, tuning into what it is that makes you happy, I feel like it's how you and this person come into union, how you two meet, because what makes you happy is what's going to make them happy. You guys have a lot of similarities in regards to interests. So that's what I feel like this is talking about. Tuning into to the temple of your heart. This could also just be talking about you loving yourself and you putting in that time and energy into yourself. And then through you doing that, you become the best version of you, which attracts this person to you. So for me, this card is really just saying focus on you, focus on yourself, focus on loving yourself. And in doing that, you're going to kind of stumble upon this connection, right? So that's how I feel like you guys meet. You're trying to make yourself the best version of yourself. They're trying to make the best versions of themselves. And through you both doing that is how you guys kind of stumble upon each other, okay? So, moving along here, you guys. I guess we'll talk about the 7th house. We have the 7th house here again, so when we come up with it again, I'm not going to talk about it, but we have the 7th house of partnerships. And this is profound relationships, intimacy, romantic partners. This is all about love, connections, long-term relationships, marriage, things like that. The 7th house in a love reading, you guys, is probably the best house to get in a love reading because it's quite literally just like, we are meant to be. We are in love. You are my partner. So this is your soulmate, and I feel like this is just confirmation that this person is your soulmate. This person is a person that like is your soulmate, your long-term partner, because bada boom, bada bing, 7th house. Okay. So there's that. Love may be very important to you just as a person. Like you may really highly regard love, or maybe you like you're in love with love, which is why there could be this energy of like needing to focus on you and needing to like get you in the best place. So there's that. Now we have the 6th house and we have Aries, the radical. So the 6th house, you guys, is all about like the day-to-day life. It's all about health and it's about work. So you guys could meet this person through work. You guys could also just be meeting this person through your daily routine. Maybe going to the gym or something like that, but it says work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification skills, apprenticeship, and method. Okay, so the 6th house, like I said, it's all about perhaps you guys doing something healthy for yourselves. So maybe you guys are deciding to climb a mountain. Maybe you guys are deciding to shine up. I need to get these braces off. Sign up for a gym membership, okay? Maybe you guys are deciding to go on a diet. Maybe you're looking into a vegan diet or a plant-based diet. Maybe this person's already plant-based and you guys meet through some type of like community of vegans or a community of plant-based people. Maybe you guys meet at the gym. Maybe you guys meet while you're out on a hike. Maybe you guys meet through doing something physical, like doing some type of physical activity. It could also just be that you guys really bond over this type of stuff, over health, over working out, over physical activity. You guys could also have very compatible daily rituals or daily routines. So when you guys meet this person and you guys, get together, it's not going to be a struggle to meet up. It's not going to be a struggle to make things work. It's going to be like, oh, well, I'm doing this on this day and I'm doing this on that day. And we kind of just like fit into each other's lives kind of seamlessly. It's not the way I see this. I'm sorry. The way I see this card, you guys, it's like the puzzle piece, like just perfectly like going into place, and like we're not having to like trying to like force a puzzle piece. It just kind of fits. So there is that. Now we also have Aries, the radical. Someone here could be an Aries. This is active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, and competitive. So you two could be very competitive with each other, or one person in this relationship could be very competitive. To me, honestly, Aries energy is just fun, okay? I don't see Aries as anything other than somebody who is really fun, someone who is a spitfire, someone who's a little spicy, but like, I feel like in the best way. Like, I don't know how anyone could be mad at an Aries. They're just fun people. And yeah, like, they get competitive. They do. They also are people where they get into fights, and that's okay because they're an Aries and they're passionate, okay? There's a lot of passion here. They're ruled by Mars. You got to give them a pass. So fun, okay? Someone in this relationship, I feel like, is going to pull the fun out of the other person. Someone here may be a little bit more serious, a little bit more reserved, and the other person is more like, woo, like, let's have fun. Let's, like, go skinny dipping. I don't know. That's what I feel like. I feel like there's one person here who's, like, pulling out that energy out of the other person, and like, I don't know. It feels kind of fun. Anyways, we have the 7th house again, you guys, which I said was a little freaky deaky. So 7th house energy, strong. There's a real serious love here, you guys. You guys really do love each other. Now, we also have a guide here, all right? And this says a guide, mentor, or a trustworthy ally. So with this card, for some of you, your guides could be leading you to this person. I don't know if any of you guys like communicate with your spirit guides or with your ancestors or anything like that, but if you do, your guides may be pushing you in a certain direction, and you may be hesitant to go in that direction. You're like, stop. I don't want that. And they're like, babe, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to help you out here. You don't even know what's around the corner. I'm trying to help you, girl. So some of you could be having, you know, communications with your guides. They're trying to lead you somewhere and you're hesitant. Listen to your guides, you guys, okay? Another situation with this, though, is that you and this person could be very... How do I say this? The way I see this card is like two best friends, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, I come home and it's like, should I do this? Should I do that? It's almost like this person may help guide you, or you may help guide this person in regards to business situations or work situations, maybe situations with the family. But I feel like you two kind of help guide each other throughout life, kind of help each other make decisions that are rather important, which makes sense because this is a partnership. But you guys trust each other. There's a lot of trust in this relationship. There's a lot of like, I feel safe and I feel comfortable within this connection, and I'm not going to do anything to mess it up. Like, this is my best friend. This is somebody that I 100% trust. That's what this card feels like. Like, I just 100% trust you, and it is what it is. I just trust you, okay? So that's what that is saying. You guys may also meet this person through like school or something like that. Maybe you guys meet them through your best friend. I don't know. All right, we also have the Rainbow Riviera. So with this card, you guys, I feel like this is how this relationship is. There's going to be rainy days, right? There's going to be rain, there's going to be thunderstorms, there's going to be lightning. And I feel like through being with this person, it's going to feel like riding on a rainbow. It's going to feel like I had literally the worst day at work. I spilled coffee all over me. I had to skip lunch because a client was this and this and that, and my boss was being like this, and my coworker was late, so I had to stay late, and da-da-da. Like, just a bad day. My car broke down. And then you come home, and it's like you're with this person, and it's like, oh, that feels nice. Like, that feels like we're riding on a rainbow. So it's almost like this person comes in and they kind of are the sun that brings out the rainbow, or vice versa. Like, you guys can do this for each other. I feel like for both of you, this relationship is going to be a safe place for you guys to kind of just like decompress, let everything go, and just be like, okay, this is my person. This is where I feel safe. This is where I feel happy. Oh, all right. Now the next one we have here is love. And it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, so this is obviously just talking about you two loving each other. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. And then we have a social media connection. So you guys could be meeting through social media. This does not surprise me because we are, you know, entering, I know people like to debate this. We're in the age of Aquarius, you guys. And again, like I just said, I know people like to debate this, but we are in an era where internet and technology is supreme, okay? It's ruling the world, basically. Like, everybody has some type of social media. If you're like, no, I don't, how are you watching me, okay? Like, how are you watching me, babe? You're on social media right now. So, literally, this relationship could start on social media or could blossom through social media. Not sure, but social media could be involved with how you guys communicate. Now, I am going to pull one more card, and then we will get the physical attributes. Can I get a message from this person's soulmate? Okay. So it says, life is a cycle of changing seasons. Let us welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace. Let us remember that nothing is ever lost, for all exists eternally within our hearts. That's beautiful. So the next one, you guys, is you are an angel of light. Before you, I surrender past and future. All that matters is this moment. My heart is transformed every time you are near. So this is talking about literally like you two, like I was saying with this Rainbow Riviera card, it's like the past doesn't matter, the future doesn't matter because I'm with you. And when I'm with you, I feel like I'm on cloud 9. I feel like I'm riding this rainbow. I feel like I'm living in happiness and joy. So there's that. Okay, you guys. So I will go ahead and pull some physical attributes for you guys. What does group number two's person look like? What does group number two's person look like? We got curly hair. So for some of you, this person has curly hair. Maybe you have curly hair. We have intense eyes. We also have chest. This could be talking about the heart chakra. I'm trying to get it unfolded. This could be talking about the heart chakra. This could also be talking about somebody having maybe like a muscular chest, or if it's a person who identifies as female, maybe they just have a very voluptuous chest, okay? Or maybe they just have a really pretty décolletage, okay? I don't know. Anything's possible. What is this? We have not at first, but with time. So this is talking about attraction, not being there at first, but growing with time. Can I have one more? What is this? We have a beauty mark / mole. One more for group number 2. Average body build. Okay, you guys, average body build. That could be you, that could be them. That is that. So, group number 2, that is what I have for you guys in regards to you and your soulmate's journey. I feel like it's like this. I feel like this person is going to be your best friend. This person may be your best friend and not someone who is like a love interest at all. But whoever this person is, you guys, and your guys' connection, I feel like you bring out the best in each other. I feel like you guys are able to trigger the good that you both have within yourselves. I also feel like this person is going to be like your confidant, your best friend. You are their best friend. You guys are able to tell each other anything. Obviously, the 7th house is here twice, so that signifies a romantic connection, which is possible. But for some of you, this definitely could be someone who you currently consider like a best friend. So yeah, there's that. I feel like you guys are going to have fun with each other. So that's what I have for you guys, group number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below how this has resonated. I love you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you really soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to start off with the astrology dice. We have Scorpio and Aries. Ooh, fire, fire. Okay, spice. We have Virgo and Aquarius. Okay, we have Capricorn and Gemini. Capricorn, Gemini, Capricorn, Gemini. I am breaking these up into 2 different people, so we're going to be describing your energy and their energy. Obviously, you figure out like which one's you, which one's them. Will be person 1, person 2. That's up for you to decide who's who. So, who is person number 1? Who is person number 1? Person number 1, spicy. Okay. Who is person number 2? Who is person number 2? Okay. Love that. So person number 1, you guys, is somebody who has worked really hard to be where they are at, and people around them may be jealous of their position. This could be with their career, with their friends, with their family, with their school situation. Perhaps they have pretty privilege. Perhaps they're somebody who just has a lot of abundance in life, or they just have a very like desired lifestyle. So person number 1 has jealousy around them, okay? Person number 1 has to fight for what they have. They have to be very territorial over what they have. It is possible that person number 1 is not necessarily somebody who's like has a desirable life, but maybe people perceive it to be that way. It's also possible that person number 1 is just very territorial, okay? So they're very protective over what they see as theirs. So, possibilities. We also have the 5 of Swords. Oh, my nose. We have the 5 of Swords, which is talking about arguments, petty disagreements. So person number 1 could be somebody who's rather argumentative. Person number 1 could be somebody who just likes to argue just for fun or just for shigs and gigs. They could be somebody who has a very sharp tongue and is just like, you know, someone who says things maybe just to say things. Maybe they say things to get a rise out of people or to rile people up. So yeah, it doesn't feel, it's not like heavy, but it's just like, oh, I'm kind of a brat, you know? That's kind of the energy person number one gives me. We also have the Two of Swords, you guys. So person number one is very indecisive, right? Person number one doesn't know if they want to go left or right. Person number one is confused on where they want to go. This could be something big, like they don't know what they want to do with their career, or they don't know what they want out of like a relationship, or it could be smaller, like they just don't know what they want to eat for lunch. It could be that type of energy. Maybe they just don't know what they want to wear for the day, but indecisive energy. Okay, maybe this is somebody who has a hard time settling or picking something. So there is that. All right. Ooh. Person number two is somebody who is very financially stable. Person number two has invested in their future. Person number two is very much dedicated to making sure that they have money for later on. So person number two thinks about like the big picture. Person number two is somebody who's like, I'm thinking about 10 years from now. I'm thinking about the future, okay, and setting myself up for the future. So they put in the hard work now so that they can benefit later. Person number two. We also have somebody who's very confident with themselves physically. This could be somebody who's a social butterfly, or somebody who's very confident in social settings. So there's that. Also somebody who's very physically attractive, you guys, because Queen of Wands energy. And then we have the Devil, which I know people don't love him, but whenever I get this in a love reading, it kind of makes me excited because I know that like physically, intimately, the Devil provides. Okay, now I'm not saying that to be like whoa whoa, but okay, this is also Capricorn energy, so daddy. But this is somebody who may be very I don't want to say controlling, because it's not necessarily controlling energy when we're talking about a soulmate, but they could be somebody where, like person number one, they feel like, oh, I'm territorial of what I see to be like, you know, my person. This person could also be a leader, or somebody who perhaps is in a management position or in a leadership position. This person could be somebody who is very intimately advanced. Maybe they're a little freaky. This could also be somebody who has bad habits. Bad habits could really be anything, you guys. It could be smoking, could be drinking, it could be sleeping in too late, could be eating bad. It, you know, it really just depends on the individual. This could also be talking about this person perhaps being a little bit addictive. Okay, this person could be a little bit addictive, a little bit lusty and addictive, and like you meet them, you fall in love with them, and you're like, I can't imagine life without you. I feel addicted. So person number two and person number one are very interesting. This is a very interesting relationship. The other two piles were very subdued, very like, ooh, we're like healthy and calm, and like there's no craziness going on. Group number three, this is the radical group. This is the group where I feel like you guys are going to have hot, steamy, okay? This is the group where you guys are going to fight hard but love harder. This is the group where things may be a little bit chaotic, especially in the beginning, but so far, if I were to pick a group, I would pick this group because I'm not someone who enjoys love that's like easy. If something comes easy, I don't want it, right? So this ain't the easiest, but I feel like it's exciting. So there's that. Group three, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle all the oracle cards at once. I'm going to fast forward through this part. You guys will see me shuffle, but like I'm not going to sit here and like slow motion it. So fast forward, mute. We're going to do this. Okay, group number three. So the way you're gonna meet your soulmate is through your soul family, okay? It literally says call in your tribe, but you don't have to do it alone. So for you, group number three, you guys have been manifesting this person. And if you have not been manifesting this person, you're gonna be manifesting them, okay? I feel like you guys, through connecting through your spirituality and through getting more in tune with who it is that you are spiritually, I feel like that's going to call this person in. I'm not sure specifically. You know what? Let's just pull some freaking tarot on it. Let's get some. Wait, where's my? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's get some more clarity on this soul family situation. So, The soul family, how is group number 3 going to be meeting their soulmate in regards to the soul family? Okay, we have resilience. So through a difficult situation, through being resilient, through being consistent, through not giving up, that's how you guys are going to meet your soulmate, through this soul family, calling in your soulmate, not giving up on the idea of love, not giving up on your desire to find that person, not settling, group number 3. I feel like for some of you watching this, you may have been in relationships in the past where you had to like settle, or you felt like you were settling, and through you guys not settling, through you guys being like, no, I know what I want, I know that when I meet my soulmate, I'm going to feel that. Through you guys doing that, I feel like that's how you guys are going to meet this person. So there's that. Now, going down the line, we have Scorpio energy here, and we have the 8th house of intimacy. So we will start off with Scorpio. This is transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, cardinal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal. I'm going to just stop real quick. If you're not over the age of 18, I don't think that this pile is an appropriate pile for you. I'm not going to get graphic or say anything that's inappropriate for everyone to watch, but if you are not over the age of 18, or if you are somebody who is younger and you're not, in tune with yourself in the adult manner, I would suggest checking out another pile, my love, just because this is a very intense pile and it has a lot of adult energy. So I just want to say that before I continue. Anyways, we have, it's obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. Scorpio energy is strong in this group. So, Scorpio, hello. This, again, can be talking about your guys' relationship being very lustful, very transformative. Perhaps when you meet this person, and this is just for an example, maybe you're someone who is a rule follower, or you're more of like a goody two-shoes, and then you meet this person and they open you up to this entirely different like life experience where you are willing to experiment, or you're willing to kind of, live on the edge a little bit. So, transformative energy here with this relationship. We also have the 8th house of intimacy, and this is investments, which we talked about investments with the 10 of Pentacles. This is intensity, contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysterious, obsession, inheritance, kundalini energy, stalking, and the underworld death. Okay, so with this card, you guys, obviously this is talking about you guys having a very intense adult connection. This is also talking about you guys sharing a lot of passion with each other. Again, this relationship feels a little bit darker, and I mean that in the best way possible. It just feels more like, it feels like there's more substance, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I feel like you've shared lifetimes with this person. I feel like you and this person are not going to have this easy breezy, beautiful relationship. You guys are going to have a relationship that is powerful, that is strong, that is intimate. It's not fragile, okay? I don't feel like this relationship is fragile. I feel like you guys will withstand a lot throughout this relationship. However, like the passion and the intense connection that you guys share, I feel like is worth it. I don't want to say the other groups were fragile. I don't want to say that like, oh, their love was easy, because everyone has struggles. But this group, like, you really love this person unconditionally, and this person loves you unconditionally. It's to the point where it's just not like, oh, I love you because you're nice to me. I love you because you don't love this person because of all the pretty things that makes them up as a person. You love this person for their darkness. You love this person for their light. You love this person for their bad habits. You love despite their bad habits. It's like, I don't know, you guys see each other's downfalls. You guys see each other you guys see each other at the absolute worst, and you're still like, I'm in love with you. I know you did this. I know you did that. I know you have these perhaps negative habits or these negative attributes, but I love you regardless. And I don't know, maybe there will be a point in this relationship where you guys do walk away from this person. And then maybe, they go and heal, you go and heal, and then you guys come back together. But I definitely feel like there's just a lot of like deep intensity here. This is not, like I said, an easy breezy butterflies and rainbows type of relationship. This is a real intimate, serious relationship where there are struggles, there are hard times, but it's like, I hate to say the passion that you guys have, because I don't want to make it sound like it's all about physical intimacy, but the intensity of your guys' love for each other is worth any darkness that may come about throughout this. But anyways, moving on, we have fixed. And it is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. This is stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. This relationship, you guys, I do feel like will be a constant in your life. It will be consistent. Again, even if you two break up or separate for a period of time, I do feel like you guys will either rejoin back into union, or you guys will rekindle some type of relationship. Even if it's just a friendship, you guys will rekindle something and share this bond, I feel like, for the rest of your life. I kind of see this relationship, you guys, as like something where even if you two aren't together anymore, even if you two are like angry at each other, or you're going through a difficult time, you guys are going to be very protective of each other, and you guys are almost going to be like, no, like, I don't care if this person did this, this, and that. This is my person, and I'm gonna protect them. Like, I feel this energy of like, I can do this, okay? I can say this bad thing about them because I know them, but you can't. Like, nobody else has the right to come at this person sideways or to talk badly about this person, because you don't know them like that. I know them, so I can say this, or I can say that, or I can feel this way or that way. You don't know them. I just feel like there's this protective energy around this relationship where it's like, I see them for who they are, and nobody else sees them for who they are. So like, you don't have the right to pass judgment on them. Does that make sense? It feels just like protective. I'm protective of you. They're protective of you. Protection energy, okay? We also have the 5th house of passion. This is creativity. So again, this relationship, you guys, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of intensity, and I know, like, I want to go into more depth in this. I think I'm gonna actually pull a tarot card for this, because that's all I keep getting in this relationship is like passion, intensity. So I want to pull a tarot card. Can I get strength? Okay. There's this passion and there's this intensity here, you guys, because you guys are strong people. This relationship is not for the weak. This is not for the weak-hearted, you guys, okay? This relationship is only for the strong people, for the people who are able to withstand this type of intensity. Again, if you're not the type of person, I don't think that this is the relationship for you. I don't think this is the card pile for you. This pile is definitely a strong pile, which is why you are able to handle this intense relationship, which is why you are able to withstand the difficulties, the ups and the downs. I don't feel like this relationship is necessarily going to continue to be chaotic, you guys, but there is almost this like purging of like intensity and maybe toxicity. And then there's like this piece. There's this piece of like, oh, we're just gonna be passionate with each other. Anyways, moving along, we have reconcile, you guys. Reconcile. It says someone from your past is returning into your life. You may not know this person yet, you guys. Like I said, you could meet them, have a relationship, decide to end it, and then reconcile later on. For some of you, you may have already met this person and decide to reconcile. For others of you, this could be talking about a past life connection. Being familiar with this person is what that reconcile card is talking about, whether in this life or in the last. Being familiar with them, feeling comfortable with them energetically. We also have attraction, and this says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So obviously with this card, you guys, I think you both are going to be very physically attracted to each other, which makes sense because a lot of like intimacy and passion and intensity is popping up within this group. So you guys are lucky because like your soulmate is somebody that you are physically attracted to. That's not the case for every single person. Like sometimes people are initially attracted to their soulmate. You are initially attracted to your soulmate. Your soulmate is initially attracted to you, and you guys share this very intimate, special connection with each other, you guys. And here's the thing. Like I said, this is a very erotic group. This is a very physically intimate group. Some people see physical intimacy as like, oh, that's not love, that's not this, that's not that. Some people express their love through physical intimacy, and with this particular group, I feel like you and this person share a lot of fire and a lot of passion with each other, and it's not that this relationship is centered around adult energy, but that's how you guys connect. You guys connect to each other's souls through connecting through each other's bodies, okay? And I know not everybody wants to hear that, but that's quite literally just the energy I'm getting. And then we have these two cards here, which are talking about the same exact thing: intimacy and adult freedom. Okay. Being able to express yourself freely, not holding back, not feeling like you have to hide yourself, not feeling like you have to hide your desires, not feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, or oh, I'm into weird, freaky stuff. Like, that's fine. This person's gonna be like, oh, you're perfect for me. Like, we are both weirdos. We can both be intimate with each other. Intimacy, you guys, also talks about being vulnerable, though. Opening up, not hiding your real, raw, authentic self. So now we have health, okay, and this is talking about having a healthy relationship. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So honoring each other's bodies. For some reason, I'm kind of getting like Tantra yoga. I mean, obviously, that's probably why I'm getting it, because there's a lot of intimate energy here. But you guys may want to look into practicing Tantra with this person, honoring each other's physical vessels as well as each other's souls. With this card, you guys, I feel like this is talking about remaining healthy in the mind, body, and spirit. You guys having a more healthy relationship through expressing yourselves fully in that intimate manner and not holding back, not limiting yourselves or not being shy, not feeling like, oh, I can't do this because this is weird. Fully just embracing your natural instincts in that intimate manner. Then we have talk more, which I just thought was so funny because we have all this like and like physicalness and erotic energy, and then we have talk more. This may be a struggle that you guys have in your relationship. You guys may be more physical, and this is just encouraging you guys to have more open communication. I do feel like this is something that you guys will be able to master over time, is to talk more freely with this person and to be more open and honest with them. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card for you guys. And I have one more message. This last card says, everything happens for a reason. Even though the reason is sometimes unclear, I graciously accept all that transpires, in the knowing that it unfolds through love, in accordance with the divine will of my soul. So this is saying, like, this relationship, you guys, I'm going to be 100%, it's a little chaotic. And again, I would still choose this relationship over the other two relationships, because this relationship is real. This relationship is intense. This relationship is deep. This relationship is not for the faint of heart. If you are somebody where you want an easy love, you want an easy relationship, this isn't it. Okay, this person is going to transform you. This person is going to change you. This person is going to open you up. This person is going to challenge you. You are going to challenge this person. Okay, this is not, oh, I'm in love, this is my soulmate. No, this person is going to push you. Group number 3. Okay, it's worth it though. I genuinely feel like it's worth it. I would choose this relationship out of the other two that were more easy and gentle and sweet and cute. And yes, those are nice, but this relationship feels more worth it to me, okay? So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some physical attributes for you guys. What is it that they look like for group number 3? We have brown hair. We have pale skin. We have melanin dark. We have attractive. We have average in height. Ooh. And we have small lips. Okay, so there's that. We have earth. This could be talking about, again, that fixed energy of stability, persistence, and loyalty. Could also be talking about Taurus, Leo, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We have feminine. We have the number 2, soulmate energy. We have cake, which is talking about, cake, having some thickness. We have moving on. This is the feminine again. Sorry, I didn't put it down. And we have passion. Okay, group 3. So again, this relationship isn't easy. It's a little chaotic. It's a little intense, okay? And it's not for the faint of heart. If you are somebody who does not exhibit strength in relationships, I don't feel like this is the relationship that's going to make you happy. But this is for people who are strong, who are willing to put in the work, who are willing to put in the effort, who's okay with having a partner who has a lot of imperfections, recognizing that you yourself have a lot of imperfections and deciding to love each other despite that and work through those issues, work through the struggle. And if you're not someone who's into physical intimacy, again, this is not your pile, because group number 3 is, okay, there's a lot of spice. There's a lot of caliente, okay? So that's what I got for you guys, group 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below how you were feeling about this. Thank you guys. I love you, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye. Hey, group 4. So I did shuffle for you guys off camera. I'm so sorry. I shuffled on camera for the other groups, but for you guys, I shuffled off camera. I was tired, and I was like, I need a little break. Let me just shuffle for group number 4 while I'm taking my break. So the way we're doing this, you guys, is I'm going to be describing one person in this relationship and the other person in this relationship, and then the oracle cards will be your guys' like built relationship together, your journey, if you will. So starting off with person number 1, we have the 10 of Cups. Now, when this was popping up for me, you guys, for some reason I was seeing like rom-coms. So person number 1 may be somebody who really enjoys watching rom-coms. Person number 1 may be somebody who is in love with love, or they like the romance of everything, romantic storylines. They may read romance novels, or a lot of Mercury is not out of retrograde as the time of this filming yet. They may be somebody who watches a lot of romantic movies or reads a lot of romantic novels. They may be somebody who fantasizes about getting married or finding their soulmate, or, you know, having that like deep, intimate, everlasting love. Maybe they dream about having kids, or, you know, yeah, like I just said, getting married, having kids, that whole shebang. We also have the Queen of Wands. So this is somebody who is very confident in themselves. This is also somebody who may be very likable, somebody who's able to go out and, like, you know, make friends pretty easily, somebody who is rather attractive, somebody who is beautiful, somebody who is outgoing and confident within themselves and who it is that they are. This is also somebody, you guys, who is in tune with their duality. They recognize that they aren't perfect, which we love an aware queen, because all of us are imperfect. All of us. Some of us just aren't aware of it, okay? So, Queen of Wands is aware of it, though. So, also fire sign energy here. Leo, Aries, Sag, hello. Now, person number 2, you guys, is all about the money, okay? I thought this was kind of funny. Person number 2, we got the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Luxury, abundance, an abundant opportunity being presented. So person number 2 may be a business person, okay? They may be somebody where they spend the most of their lives just trying to focus on their business, or focus on, you know, gaining that financial stability, or gaining luxury, gaining abundance. They could be somebody who invests a lot into their education, or somebody who invests a lot into their business, or trying to, like, you know, get ahead in life, because these are 2, like, you know, go-getter type cards. So I find that very interesting. Person 2 is definitely in their bag, in their money, following their dreams, chasing that goal of, like, having financial stability, having abundance. So find that rather interesting. This first card, I did this for every group. This first oracle card we talk about is how you meet this person, you guys. I know this looks spooky and ooky, because it is. The initiation, it's the rite of passage and crossing the threshold. It's so hard to speak with my braces. Anyways, basically, you guys are going to have to do something scary in order to have this union. There's this energy of, like, here's my boundary, right? I don't go past that boundary. This is where I'm comfortable. Even though this is ugly, and this is dark, and this is spooky, and there's not beautiful stuff around me, this is where I'm comfortable. This could be in a relationship that you're unhappy in, but you're really comfortable in it. So you're like, oh, I'm just going to stay here because I'm comfortable and I'm safe. Or I think I'm safe. This could be like a job. This could be a town that you hate living in, or a city you hate living in. But, like, you're like, oh, I'm stable here, or I'm safe here. There's an element of comfortability in the darkness, comfortability in the disaster, comfortability in a thing that doesn't really make you happy, and you're scared to go forward. You're gonna have to go forward, group number 4, in order to have this union, in order to have this person. There's this energy of needing to take a risk, do something a little bit scary, out of your comfort zone. So that's how you're going to meet. And honestly, if you don't relate to that and you're like, oh no, I'm really happy, it could be that they have to get out of their comfort zone in order for you guys to meet. But there's this energy of taking a risk, and that's how you guys meet, okay? Through taking a risk. Along, we have Gemini energy and we have Aries energy. Gemini is all about communication. Aries is all about passion. Fire energy. So Gemini says curiosity, intellect, and networking. You guys may meet through networking or through being curious about something. Again, stepping out of your comfort zone. Aries is all about independence, bravery, and passion. So again, you guys doing something out of your comfort zone, being brave, maybe doing something that you're really passionate about, but you're scared to do it. So that is how you two will meet. Through something scary, through maybe networking, through doing something out of your comfort zone. So there's that. Also, Aries may be significant in this relationship. Gemini may be significant in this relationship. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, Juno, that whole shebang. We also have Venus here, the planet of love and beauty and luxury, which I think is interesting because the 10 of Cups does talk about love and marriage and things like that. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which talks about luxury. That basically encompasses Venus here. This is a beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. So find that rather interesting, love. Obviously, I think this is just talking about you guys having a very Venus-like relationship, a beautiful relationship that is abundant, that is loving. There's attraction here. It feels like all the elements we need to have a good romantic novel is in this reading. So yeah, interesting. We also have I love you. This is just this person letting you know that they love you. We have Libra. This relationship is balanced. This relationship is harmonious. This relationship is easygoing. This relationship is not too harsh. The last group, you guys, there's a lot of intensity. There's a lot of chaotic energy around them. This relationship is kind of the opposite of that. There's a lot of calmness. There's a lot of like serenity. So yeah, balance. You guys may take on an equal amount of responsibility in relationship. I don't feel like there's one person in this relationship that's going to be carrying the relationship. So you both put an effort to be romantic. You both put an effort to clean the house or to make dinner or to check in on one another emotionally, to check in on one another physically. So there's that. Okay. Now we have worth waiting for. You guys may meet this person later in life. You guys may feel like you're waiting for a while to meet this person and you're like, tick tock, where you at? They're worth waiting for, group 4, so please be patient with them or with your guys' connection. We also have getting to know each other. Automatically, when I'm thinking of these two cards together, they may be a little bit difficult to like open up or a little bit slow to open up or to become more vulnerable. You may also be like that. This says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so talking, having a lot of deep conversation, staying up past 3 a.m. to talk on the phone and expose your souls to each other. Cute stuff. We have dating here, group 4, which this is just talking about you guys constantly dating each other. Again, with that balance card, I was kind of getting a vision of you two not trying, like not getting comfortable in the, like being comfortable in the relationship, but not getting comfortable to the point where you're like, oh, I don't have to try anymore. Like, I feel like you guys are still going to put in a lot of effort and a lot of time to try to make your relationship stronger, to try to grow your relationship. I feel like your guys' love, your guys' romantic situation with each other, it's going to be a priority. You guys are going to have date night. You guys are going to dress up for each other. Maybe you wear perfume to bed or cologne to bed for this person. Maybe you're someone where you're constantly like checking in on them on what they want physically or intimately. Maybe you're checking in on what they need emotionally. This person could be somebody who brings you flowers every week, or maybe you bring them flowers every week. It just feels like, I want you to love me, so I'm going to try to like make you happy. Your joy is my joy, so I'm going to try to make you as happy as I possibly can. That's what it feels like. It feels like a little giddy, a little like, I love you and like I want you to love me, so I'm going to try to constantly impress you even throughout the years. We have relationships, and this says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So you guys are good for each other. You guys are healthy for each other. You guys are, you know, good together. I feel like you guys have a really good, I was going to say work ethic, and that is possible. You guys have a good work ethic, but I feel like in the relationship, you guys have a good, like, work ethic within the relationship. Does that make sense? We also have we also have just for you. So this makes me feel like when you meet this person, when you two come into union, it's going to be like, oh my God, this person's literally was made just for me. Like we were made for each other. This could also be talking about you guys having really good communication because of the letter. So there is that. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more. And I have a message from group number. It says, close your eyes and feel your spiritual connection to everything on this planet. Every person, animal, tree, and flower. Feel the ocean, the wind, the sky, all in perfect harmony, moved by one eternal flow of love. Okay, so it's talking about being connected. Can I have a love message? Thank you. Okay, so it says, the love that emanates from my beloved heart is light that stems from the mind of God/Goddess. Through each other, we become one. I give thanks to the endless blessing that is you. You guys are like ugly cute. Does that make sense? You guys are like ugly cute, where it's like, oh my God, you guys are so annoying. Ah. I love this group number 4. I love this so much. This person's literally saying like, I give thanks for the endless blessing that is you. Thank you, universe, for giving me this person. And pull some physical attributes for you guys really quick. Can I get some physical attributes about a group? Ooh, we have green eyes. We have August. We have annoyingly attractive. We have brown eyes. Oh, we have curly hair. Okay, we have red hair as well. So some of you, they may have red hair. You may have red hair. We have a heart-shaped face. We have a standout smile, an oval-shaped face, a square face. We got some melanin dark. We have August. We have green eyes. We have April, a beautiful day, and moving on. So you guys, okay, where's that threshold? Moving on, okay, going through that threshold. So that is what I have for you guys. Overall, your journey with your soulmate, I feel like for a lot of you, you may meet them later in life, which is why there's this calm serenity. There's this like easygoing energy, because you guys are both going to be in a place where you're more mature and more ready to have a mature, loving connection that's not like, you know, I do feel like you guys are going to have to go out of your comfort zone in order to meet this person, or they will have to go to their comfort zone. So that's what I feel like for you guys. Group number 4. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Let me know down below how this has resonated. Thank you. Love you. See you soon.